Hey everybody, Corey Peterson with another Kahuna Concepts. Man, so thankful I'm here today. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon in Arizona. I'm out here in my backyard, and I just wanted to give a couple things. You know, we're coming up towards the end of the year, okay? And for a lot of us, hopefully, we've done a good job with our taxes. Now, truly, most people are doing this wrong. You don't wait till the end of the year to figure out your taxes, okay? Number one, good tax planning strategy starts now for looking for 2021. Like, I'm having conversations with my CPA now to talk about what's going on in 2021. If you're just now starting to talk about your taxes for the end of this year, guys, you may need to look about, who is in your system and organization and what kind of, what are you doing, right? Listen, our biggest partner in life, whether you're married or not, is Uncle Sam. And Uncle Sam's true. He always wants to get paid, and he always will. Unless you start learning how to play the game of taxes. Now listen, we're coming up to an election. We don't know who's going to win. It could be Biden. Maybe Trump gets it through legal. Who knows? But more importantly is, will it affect you in tax burden? Biden said he's going to repeal Trump's taxes, and he's probably going to raise taxes. Well, here's the thing, and that's okay. That affects most people, but smart business people understand tax code, right? When I say tax code, it's not tax code, it's tax code. Okay? It's a big code, and it's written for business owners. Why? Because we lobby. Big corporations lobby politicians to get them to make exceptions to the rule. In other words, you don't have to pay taxes if you do this. And this is why I love multifamily investing, is because most of the time there's some type of loophole that I can get to. So the questions, go to my little questions here of you should be asking. Number one, how do I not pay taxes, right? How do I limit my taxable income? These are questions that you have to ask. And when you don't know the answers, you revert to number two. Because if you don't know how to do this, then you've got to find someone that can help you discover and find the right answers, which is all I've ever done in my whole life. Guys, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? I'm just going to tell you that right now. I barely made it out of high school. I made B's. But I know how to hire the A students. Because who do I need to put in my business to allow me not to pay huge taxes? Okay? And who is that person normally? It's not just a good CPA, it's a master CPA. Someone you're going to probably pay a lot of money to. Okay? Now, a lot of money as compared to what? Okay? Because if you're stroking a $100,000 check every year for what you're doing, maybe you need a CPA to say, Corey, is this the best income that you can make at all the things you're doing? If you're getting taxed and you're making this type of income, is there a way to do more of something else that's better, that can get more tax shelter? In other words, and in real estate, it's kind of by default. We get this thing called depreciation. We get depreciation. When you buy a $10 million building, you get depreciation. But right now there's a bonus. With the current tax law, we can use what's called a cost segregation study, and they've changed the rules to where you can get more of the bonus depreciation in year one. Now that's a current tax strategy that we are taking advantage, but there's also tax credits. There's many other ways to take advantage of what you're doing in business, but it starts by asking questions. How do I blank not pay taxes, or to pay less tax, or pay the most favorable tax, or as little tax as I can humanly possible? And then who do I need to hire to help me achieve that goal? What information do I need to be able to execute on that, right? If you'll put those two things together, and a lot of times it just means hiring a great CPA. a master CPA that understands your field. Okay? Most people just say, I'm going to hire this CPA. No, if you're in real estate, you need to hire a CPA that is in, like 90% of his business is dealing with real estate clients. How do I know this, right? Because I'm guilty, because I've done it the other way. And what I found is they don't know all the tax, like that tax code we're talking about, right? Not all CPAs made A's in becoming a CPA. Can we agree to that? Some made C's. Some focused on this. While others focused more on, different field or that aspect of the tax code. See, all these things matter when you're playing the real game of Monopoly, right? Trying to buy all the red houses. Okay, we only buy hotels, or we call those apartments. We're not trying to buy little green stuff, right? We all know the most rent's made when you buy the red stuff. So listen, we're focusing on buying apartments. We're going to use our CPAs to help guide us and give us really good ideas on how we can use as much of the tax code to our benefit. So as investors, we pay as little of tax as possible, right? That should always be the goal. Taxes are coming around the corner. What are you doing to prepare? Guys, if you guys like stuff like this, keep subscribing, keep following us, give us a like, pound the share button. Anything you can do to help us grow these ideas and concepts was greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to learn more tips and tricks and things that I do, I highly recommend that you go check me out on my podcast, the Multifamily Legacy Podcast. I give extreme amounts of content and just things that you'll just gobble up. Thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it. We'll see you on the other side.